Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some more of The Last Flame. We are currently on our first run of the full version release, and we're currently halfway through Act 2, which is probably going to be halfway through a run, assuming that we can make it to the end of Act 3. But anyways, this run has been a little bit more challenging than our previous runs in the prologue. It really doesn't matter which one we go to here. We should go here just so we have the option to go to the right. But anyways, we finally did get a tank, so our run got a lot better after we got a tank. What do you do? Lich. I don't think we've seen a Lich before. Summon an orb. The furthest corner, the orb sends 2 interceptable beams towards the furthest and the closest hero, each dealing lots of spell damage and inflicting corruption. Corruption increases the damage taken by 1% per stack from all enemy damage. Okay. We definitely want our tank to try and tank both of these guys if possible. You should go over here because that guy is 2 stars, so stronger. You should go all the way back here. This guy needs to be far away from people. And now, should we level someone up? Probably our tank. So what are your stats looking like? Get you some max health. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Could get you some spell power. I'm thinking max health. Or actually defense. Defense might be the most logical. He already has quite a bit of defense though. Let's go max health. Okay. So, we want you... We want to force them to target him. Okay. Oh, they're ranged. I see. Okay, so unfortunately... Oh, yeah. These orbs are going to be obnoxious, but I think we have enough healing. That guy is getting close to dying. That's a little bit worrisome. But one guy's down. Yeah, we need to be careful. This guy already has 60 stacks of corruption. So, more trophies. Get item. -1 max mana. Who can hold an item still? You don't want to have -1 max mana because you get more mana regen for more mana. Or more max mana. How does it... Isn't there a limit? Oh, it doesn't show. I think the limit is 3. If I remember from the prologue, I remember something saying you can't have max mana below 3. Or it was an item that specifically cut your max mana in half, and it said you can't go below 3. So maybe it was just on that item? Or maybe that's the general rule. I don't know. Is that relevant on anybody? Or do I just want attack speed? I think it's actually pretty decent on you, because you have mana regen, you have decent attack speed. Well, let's grab it for you. Okay, more attack speed and crit strike. Who would want that? Oh, I need to check your damage because we tried this weird frozen spear idea with this guy. But I don't know if it actually worked out or not. You did have 41%. So you procced it. It's not doing nothing. The question is, did you do any damage? But like our tanky characters have whole stack of stuff, so I really think we're just going for damagey items. So let's look at this real quick. How did you do? You dealt some damage, but not a whole lot. It's mostly just gonna make you like kind of pretend like you're doing something, I guess. This guy is the crazy damage dealer. It's fully stacking the Sanguine Blade. I wish I could see how many burns he applied with the katana. I don't think there's a way to see that. But we'll go ahead, give you that. And I guess we'll just give you this. For now. Or should we give it to you? We should give it to you just because you do more damage. You do like almost twice as much damage, so now it'll just deal even more damage. Okay, what do I want? So we just talked about we probably don't have enough money to go to a shop. So I think we go here, and then assuming we have enough health, we'll probably just hit the elite fight to get as many good rewards as we can, because... What was... Oh. This thing is 6 spell power for every summon. Probably not looking to replace that. Orb Demon. Sends demonic bolts towards all other enemies. If there are no enemies alive, it instead sends bolts towards all heroes. Okay, I see. Wait, all heroes or one hero? All heroes. Summons a slime that is 33% of its max health and 50% of its attack. The slime has no... Okay. So these guys spawn a bunch of enemies, and this guy shoots bolts out for every enemy that exists. I see. It is... This is a spot. Is this smart? So you can't go in these red spots. You can't be in a hex that's adjacent to an enemy. But like for some reason these two hexes are open, right? So I would slap my tank right here. And then, I mean, this might just work out. I think the tank should live. This guy's essentially, we're going to tear through this guy really quickly while this guy supports here. And then once this guy gets torn through, like this guy's probably going to be fully stacked and he's just going to rip apart everyone else. Okay, so the orbs can hit nothing. Interesting. The tank is dying. We need to make sure the tank lives. Oh, but the werewolf's going crazy now. Okay, yeah. The werewolf... So if you don't know what's going on with the werewolf heals... heals the lowest HP hero for 4 times his max mana. So he heals for 40 every attack. And as you can see, he gets a lot of attack speed. So he's essentially our healer. And the tank can heal himself, so the tank just has to sustain while the werewolf builds up a bunch of attack speed, and then the werewolf kills everybody and heals everybody. Every 5 attacks, the wearer receives a shield equal to... That's interesting. That could be okay for you, huh? Wearer's attacks deal additional ethereal damage equal to 10 per summon. So we have 8 summons, right? So that'd be 80. That's a lot of damage. Who would use that, though? I actually don't really know what I want. Every 5 attacks, get a shield equal to 5% of max HP. So that's like okay for you, right? But I guess it'll make it harder for the tank to die. He does have this to heal himself a little bit based off of bleeds. And we do apply quite a few bleeds. Yeah, I mean, he was almost gonna die there, so maybe we give him something. Rather than getting more damage, I think giving him that would be a good idea. And then... Do I want to reroll a passive? I kind of like all our passives, because all of our passives are pretty much just Drakes. And then so they all stack off each other, and then this guy just has ultimate velocity. So I think we just keep everything and get some more trophies. And then Icy Ethereal, so... Oh, we can't even pick. What do? You're a caster? I don't think it matters, but... Who doesn't synergize with us? You're ethereal. I think you don't synergize with them. Oh, you have to hold it. I see, I see. Okay, and then we'll just take her, but we're probably not going to use her. Oh, actually, this guy did more damage than the werewolf. Which was probably because the werewolf started off on the side fighting one guy, and this guy was hitting the other 3 guys, right? So this guy had a higher... I keep doing that. Had a higher chance to actually deal more damage. So we have lots of trophies. I think we just apply this right now. So that should make it a lot harder for our tank. Where's our tank? You. For our tank to actually die. And then, yeah, I don't see any reason to go here. We do have a buff for campfires. We could upgrade items. We could upgrade the katana, and maybe we should go to the campfire. It'd give us a chance to maybe see something better, and some of these items... Like the purple ones we can't upgrade, but you can upgrade all blues to purples. Some of these items might actually benefit from that. So let's go here. And we'll look through these origins real quick, see if there's something more useful. Because we are getting 48 spell power now on that. Every 6 seconds, the hero with the highest max HP gains max HP equal to the team's attack damage and receives a heal for half that amount. Oh, so he's just going to have like crazy max HP? That's interesting. All heroes gain 2% attack damage per max mana on the hero with the highest max mana. All heroes gain defense equal to 10% of the team's spell power. We don't have that much, like we're getting a lot of our spell power out of this, unfortunately. Every 4 seconds, the 2 heroes with the most shield receive a shield equal to 8 times the team's total mana regen. If the shield exceeds the hero's max HP, it also increases their max HP. Interesting. All heroes gain 5% heal received for every mana regen on all heroes. Ooh. Additionally, when a hero heals, the extra is converted to shield. This is pretty good, but I feel like the spell damage is just better because we don't have a lot of spell damage, right? And we have low spell damage numbers. And our guy who's doing the most damage is dealing spell damage. So I think we need to chill and give him more spell damage. And now we could probably double enchant and then heal once. So let's see what we can get. 60% bleed, 2 mana. I need to be careful to not activate sticky key. I'll like press control or something in between. 2 mana as well. What does this do? So okay, we're definitely gonna grab that one for sure. This just doubles the bonuses. That's pretty good. That makes it 10%. I think these two. Then double this as well. I don't think that guy's gonna be like popping off doing tons of damage, but it's definitely gonna make him more effective. Okay, what do we got here? This is Skeleton King. I remember you. So he just kind of like deals continuous damage while these snakes are out. And then when the snakes die, he comes out and he just like, he cleaves. So what I remember so the problem that I had last time with this fight, and it wasn't really a problem, we still won, is my healer just ran into the middle of the map and then stood on top of the Skeleton King, because the Skeleton King spawns in the middle. So that was not ideal. So I'm trying to make it so this guy doesn't run into the middle of the map. I think if we... because it happened because he killed the thing next to him, and then he went here to attack this, and then he's in the middle of the map, right? So we want that not to happen, ideally. So hopefully this guy just doesn't kill this that quickly, and if he does, then he moves on to that. But it should... oh, we should use trophies. Trophies. So it would take you 6 to level up. Take you 5 to level up. That's unfortunate. So I can't level up 2 people. I think we just give you the 6, because this guy's crazy, right? What are you getting at it? I like to pull up his stat bar so we can see what he's got. The hero gains critical strike chance the further they are from other heroes. In addition, critical strikes inflict 1 bleed. It might just be worth it for that second part, right? Every 4 seconds, the hero deals an instant attack, which does not generate mana. It's interesting. I think we just do this to just generate more bleed. He's probably never gonna be more than 1 hex from someone. I guess here he's starting 1 hex away, so he does get something. Sure. Like, you got it. I believe in you. Okay, let's see how it's going on. The shield. Yeah, this guy's slowly killing this because he's more of an AoE. Okay, yeah. So no one's like... Although I think you're not getting your mana regen because of how you're positioned now. I don't know if that works off of initial position or... Or if it changes dynamically throughout the battle. How are you doing? You have 70% crit rate, huh? Hold on. Look at what is going on here. So the wolf just goes berserk, right? Apparently it gained 2% crit chance. Maybe that was just at the end. I don't really know how that all works. Hold on. How do your items work? This one's the one that's hex-based. You were definitely more than 1 hex away at the start, so it must be dynamic over the course of the fight. But, like, look at these damage numbers. This guy just goes bonkers. Can we see how much burn damage? Yeah, burn is crazy, because this guy's doing 1 burn every single attack. And then, this guy's actually, like, dealing some damage, because he had 88% extra crit and crits and 176% extra crit strike. It's funny. This build is funny. Okay, we want to pick that last. Recruit a hero. I honestly don't need any of you. Okay, so if we want to reroll, we should because we have plenty of extra health. Every 6 seconds, the wearer heals all heroes for 5% of the wearer's max HP. Oh, I did give you a thing. But who else has a lot of max HP? No one. You pretty much have the most max HP by far. Every 400 healing done by the wearer, they cast Forest Mist, a small circular best targeting spell. Okay, so this would be good on a healer, but we do not have a healer. Every 3 seconds, the wearer gains a shield equal to how far away. I mean, this would be good, but we can't really put it on the ideal person. I'm just going to reroll, see if we can find something better. Whenever you deal damage, gain shield equal to that. 400% crit damage, but less crit strike. That could be funny on this dude. Because he had 100% crit strike at the end. But I don't think that's not a good idea. Probably. The wearer gains infinite range, but taunts are no longer effective. Every second, the wearer gains 2% attack speed and 2 spell power for every hex range between them and the closest hero. Oh. I think I'm going to reroll again, actually. Although, I mean... The problem is this guy's going to be casting too quickly, right? Could give it to this guy. He just like sits in the corner of the map and just hits everyone, constantly stacking this. That could be funny. He wasn't taunting anyways. That's an idea. It's not a bad idea. I'm gonna reroll, but that would be really funny. The wearer gains 3% attack damage per. Okay, we don't really get missing HP because how our build works. Lifesteal, magic steal, heal received. Ethereal amplification. Every attack the wearer deals additional ethereal damage equal to 5 times shock. You're the only one who does shock. I'm just gonna keep rerolling. This is getting really stupid. I should probably stop rerolling. Every attack the wearer deals an additional 80 ethereal damage, deals up to 100% additional damage depending on how isolated the enemy is. This is interesting. Ethereal amplification. The wearer gains attack damage and spell power equal to 4 times max mana. So you would get 40 spell power and attack damage. That's actually pretty good for this guy. Although it might be better for you, huh? Wait, how's it calculated again? It's max mana. Oh, your max mana is super low. You, though. Just get a whole bunch of spell damage. Because this character has a decently high max mana, but they're generating a lot of mana. The problem I have is, do I really want to put that on this pistol? Because I feel like I could get a better item for this character than the pistol. But I guess I could just put it over onto this. Maybe. But then I'd need a new recipe. And I don't get the... I mean, I guess you do kind of get the ethereal because you proc the burns. Or do I just give it to this guy because that makes him like an actual monster? Like, he'll actually hurt. I think I give it to that guy. It's funny. Which makes me want to do it. And I think it will work. Like, this is not the greatest idea because I'm essentially making our support into a very powerful attacker, but all heroes gain 1 spell power for every trophy you have. I don't like keeping trophies, though. All heroes lose attack damage. I don't like Hexiles that much, but 4 mana regen's pretty good. Every 3 seconds, all heroes gain 10 max HP for every bleed. Okay, yeah, we'll just take... I don't know what this emblem means. I've seen it before. Is this like cursed? I've never picked an item with this. Let's see what it does. Oh. Sacrificial relics have a gravestone in their title and require you to sacrifice another one of your relic in order to obtain this one. So I don't think this gravestone is random though, because last time when I saw it, I saw the same relic twice and it had the gravestone on it both times. So it must mean that specific relics are always sacrificial relics, which means they're so good that you always have to give something up for them. I don't want to give up any of these though. Like, if I could have given up the genie's lamp, I would have, or the firewood. But the 3 that I picked are the ones that I kind of really need. The starfish is so bad if we have, like, 4 trophies. Give me that, I guess. Fine, whatever. Okay. Alright, let's continue. Act 3. We have not seen Act 3 yet, so we're in the desert now. Enter the dungeon. Alright, what do we got going on? What are our buffs? 30% and an additional action in campsite. We have a decent amount of money. We go on this left side. The problem is the left side has most of the challenging battles, which you want to do challenging battles. So I think I have to pick the left side. And we'll get exactly one shop and one campfire in there. Should be fine. Okay, so those, you can see the hexes that are affected. This guy's 4-star. Oh. Split between its target and nearby foes. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. How exactly does this work? It's 4 mana regen. Okay, so you just sit all the way across the map. That sounds about right. You might as well go there. You could go there. Actually, we should just really split up. The problem is the more I split up, the closer I am to this guy. Oh, but then I don't use that. Okay, we'll just go like that, I think. Should be fine. Maybe. If I do this instead... No, that guy has a chance to die. I do have 10 trophies again. Who do I level up? I could level up you with 4. Takes 7 to level you up. And it takes 11 to level you up. I've never gotten a rank 5 character before. But we never made it to Act 3 before because you couldn't. I kind of feel like I don't use any of them right now, and I want to see how this battle goes. I think we should win. This guy is really strong. This is just a basic fight, too. Oh, I didn't pick the targeting. Oh, that's really bad. Hopefully we're fine. Oh, the tank taunted, so we should be fine. I messed that up really badly. You should always make sure you actually pick the targeting correctly. Okay, so the shields must stack, right? Because this guy didn't get hit at all and he had a bunch of shields on him. Yeah, that guy, single target, this guy's gonna be by far our best. Yeah, and this guy, with all that mana regen, he did a lot of shielding. And I mean, that's okay damage. He's doing more than our other AoE damage dealer. Okay, give me that. What do we got? Strike damage, spell power. Okay, who has open slots? We could move this pistol somewhere else. Give you spell power, probably. That's like a 3rd increase to spell power. Do we have anything? I mean, we could always forge it with that to give attack speed. Then another one. Critical strike chance. Attack speed and spell power is probably our best bet. Okay, so go ahead, just give you that. That's a lot of spell power right there. It went down a little bit, but that's because he had stacked it up from something. I don't remember what stacks up this guy's spell power. Oh, it might be this thing up here. The origin that gives it spell power. Okay, give you attack speed and spell power. And then the pistol, we don't really have room for it, so that's whatever. Okay, on we go. So, remember to actually pick targeting, because that was bad. So these things, if I remember, they just buff everyone, right? Increases all enemies' attack speed and attack damage. And you shoot laser beams. That could be scary. So, tank. You go here, you go here, you go here. Everyone focus the tank. Why are you... There we go. So, ooh, that guy might die. We need to watch out. The laser beam does a lot of damage. Okay, so you can see, I mean, that was an AoE situation, and the wolf still did more. We do need to be careful. Something to take into account in this game is you lose health if just one person dies. So if we have one weak link in the party who dies, then we lose health for it. We need to watch out. That's interesting. Just put that on this, right? This is likely this guy's going to be fully healed before that even matters. Generates mana. The wearer has a 35% chance to generate additional mana, ethereal damage for every burn on the enemy with the highest burn. How does your consuming work again? If you're above 60%. I think we take this, give it to this item, and then we could always switch it over to you if we decided that something else was better. We just gotta watch out because we know that sometimes things target the lowest health person. Do I want any of these? Not really. Let's do this now. Forge that with that. Boom. And give you that. So that should end up with a lot of spell power. We'll see. This guy needs to start being able... it is the difference between a rank 4 and a rank 3. This guy's an entirely extra passive. Okay, so back to a normal battle. You might as well just take that then, huh? Where's our tank? This guy is gonna go for you. But I think you'll take him out before it matters. So the issue is this guy gets crit. I guess it's such a small amount. It's 4% per hex range. Which, wasn't it saying he got 2% earlier? So is there half hex ranges? Okay, we have 20 trophies though. Seems like we'll get you to rank 4, because that will take 6. Getting you up will take 3. 6 and 6. We can't quite do all 4 of you, but you first. What can you get? You get lifesteal. That's not useful. Hero gains a lifesteal equal to 15%. That's also not useful. When gaining a shield from any source, the hero gains 1% attack speed for each hero and summon. Okay. I mean, I guess that's what it is. We probably want to re-roll that, actually. Or give it to someone else. That's not that good. And then... you don't have a lot of spell power. You do have the ability to get magic steel. Oh, you really have no good options here, huh? Just having magic steel? Seems like just attack speed then, huh? I would have wanted you to have some power or mana regen, but it's either magic steel or attack speed, I think. I don't think you need magic steel. Oh, attack speed it is. Okay. So it's 6. And I guess if we live 1 more, then this is only going to take 5. Let's level up our tank. On cast, the hero gains 1 spell power for every... Okay, you'll just get a lot of spell power. The wearer gains attack damage equal to 45% of their spell power. You don't have any spell power. Every time the hero critically strikes with an attack, the hero gains... You don't do that either. This sucks. I guess just gain spell power then, huh? Okay, so everyone's going for you except for that guy. Should be fine, though. Okay, so he's 1v1ing. Oh, that's really bad. But I think once the wolf goes crazy, the healing should be there. The wolf is like a stacking healer, though. It's not like he heals a lot at the beginning. He needs to stack up his attack speed before he can heal. Okay, so that was interesting. This guy 1v1 the entire time, but he kept casting his spell on the group. So he did end up doing more damage. And the wolf is just a great healer, I guess. This guy also healed, but he only heals himself, right? I think. Alright, what can we get? 15% lifesteal. Lifesteal heals for a portion of the damage you deal. What? Lifesteal heals for a portion of the damage you deal through attack. Oh, it's just explaining what lifesteal does? Oh, okay. I don't think this is very useful. I got reroll. Stacks up to 5 mana regen. I gotta just grab this and honestly just put that on this probably. Or I could put that on this. Makes sense as well. And then it was on you. I guess that's it. Okay, we need to be careful. These fights are, even the basic fights are a lot harder than you would normally expect. Oh, I forgot, if you have this menu on, you can accidentally move items around, so I need to watch out to not do that. What do you do? Targets the hero with the lowest HP with a Death NATO. Goes into defensive form, it stops attacking and gains damage reduction. When it gets attacked, the attacker is damaged for 3% of the hero's max HP and gets corruption. Okay, that's kind of bad, but I think our wolf will just out-heal that. So you want to stay there, which means everyone needs to move to this side. This should be fine. Okay, not a good start. Not a good start at all. But hopefully the heals and shields will start to come in. Oh, the wolf's just gonna die. The wolf died. That's a big problem. That's really bad. Do we have enough healing to get through this? We might lose another guy. Uh-oh. Oh, we lost another guy. Oh, we lost another 2 guys. We may get through this, but that was not great. Okay, so those mushroom dudes counter our wolf really hard. The wolf just kind of murders himself. Because he doesn't get enough health for how many attacks he's dealing on them. Mana regen minus attack speed. What do we even need? No one really needs anything. I guess I'll just grab this. I don't really want any of this stuff. Sure, just give me that. Okay. I would like to reroll a passive. This one. There's no reason for me to give this to someone else, right? I don't think so. Okay, the stun passive, not that good. Every 4 attacks if the hero is below. This hero's attacks deal. That's actually not that bad. Guess I'll take that, sure. Yeah, the wolf did not do any damage because he murdered himself immediately, huh? Okay, we need to be careful. We might need to heal at the campsite. Oh, jeez, what the kind of positioning is this? So we're probably not going to be able to make use of our mana regen very well here. feel like the tank needs to be... This is awkward. You go over here, so you can use that mana regen. You go in here. So then we go boop. And we go boop. Is there any way... No. Okay, that works. We'll go boop, boop. Hopefully this works out. Oh, did I need to equip any of these? No, I don't think so. I think we're fine. We do have trophies. Could level you up with 5 trophies. Should probably do that. Every time the hero heals, all heroes gain... This should stack like almost instantly, right? Every 4 seconds the hero heals the lowest HP. You don't have a lot of spell power, so that's... You gain Omni Crit, that's actually useless on you. So I guess get this, because it's just going to give everyone some spell power. Every time he heals. Which... I actually don't know if overheals count for this or not. But we will find out, I guess. Okay, how's this going? Not good, not good, very bad. Wolf, please. Please, Wolf, man. You gotta live. Oh, he just barely lived. Okay, the Wolf being our primary healer, it no longer seems to be working. Did you stack that thing at all? The problem is I don't think you took damage, so I don't think you could be healed. And I guess the Wolf just heals the lowest HP teammate, so I actually think I just gave you a useless thing. Oh no, but all of them were pretty bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got nothing out of that. That's not great. Whenever the wearer critically strikes, the wearer deals 30 ethereal damage, and if they have, lose 5 attack damage. Oh, I don't want that. The wearer gains 30% attack damage at the start of... You already have all your items kitted. The only item that we need to combine with something is probably the Novice Wand. Is this good enough? For max mana? You don't have a lot of max mana. That's not great. I'm gonna grab it, but that's probably not even gonna use it. All heroes gain 1 attack damage for every trophy. The hero with the highest max mana gains 4 spell power plus 4% spell power per max mana. So it's gonna be one of you two. Not really gonna work. Whenever a hero gets below 50% max HP, they gain lifesteal and magic steal equal to 75% of their defense, up to 80%. But they lose all their defense. Okay, well we'd have to give up a thing for that. See, here I could pick this. Maybe you just can't sacrifice certain relics? Like, I can't sacrifice these two again. 28% magic steal. So unfortunately, just like percent spell power. I mean, these guys are kind of getting a lot of spell power over the course of the match. That's a lot of mana regen. But it's not gonna be worth it, I don't think. I guess I go for this. Yeah, this seems to be falling apart a little bit, not gonna lie. Can we find something better, maybe? All heroes gain 1.5% attack. We don't do frost. For every 110 HP healed, all heroes gain 1 attack damage. Caps at 60 attack damage. And once reached, all heroes gain... That's interesting. But it doesn't increase our healing, it just increases our damage. Summons a dinosaur. Okay, it counts as 4 summons. We should probably go with this then, huh? A dinosaur. When the fight starts, the dinosaur has 20% of the team's total max HP and attack damage. It gains 10% attack speed for every summon on the battlefield. Also, the dinosaur. That doesn't... I mean, it kind of improves our survivability because I assume the dinosaur dying would not hurt us. But I also don't... We don't really have a way to control the dinosaur's aggro. The dinosaur would be very good. We have... we would then have 12 summons. For every 100 HP healed, all heroes gain extra shield, caps at 225%. Additionally, every 4 seconds, all heroes gain 100 shield. That increases our survivability. For every summon on the battlefield, all heroes gain more shield received. That increases our survivability, but our summons don't get anything. Every crit gives us more spell power. I assume that this is probably going to end up being better than this. Just because of how much crit we get. But do I just go for this? This is going to increase... We're going to get 32 more spell power on our one guy. More attack damage. Or more attack speed. And this dinosaur might actually be decent. Or do I just go this? So what am I gonna do? I'm missing 31 HP. Probably enchant once, rest twice, just because I'm a little nervous we're gonna die. We still have... Oh, we only have 2 fights. And then I'll go to the shop. So can I use a thing to reroll an origin here? Or do I take one of these 2? This is a really tough call. We need survivability, I think, though. And I don't think anything here is enough survivability. This could be close, though. It is generating shield, increasing our shields received, and we already have a way to get shield. We're gonna lose a lot of spell power, though. We're losing 48 spell power. Oh no, it's for summons, yeah. I think I go Dreamcatcher. And then what can we get here? So this just got better. This I think is actually we need to do to get more bleeds going. That just doubles the spell power, which is pretty good. I really think it's the extra bleeds, though. Do I do another enchant? I'm only missing 11 HP now. But I don't have another chance to heal. I'm just gonna heal the full. We'll be a little bit careful since this is our first run. Okay, so which one's which? This one gives magic steel, so we want you to probably have magic steel, I think. You might as well have magic steel as well. You can have that. You take that. How do you work? Okay, so this just shoots bolts at everybody. These guys are a little bit too close, but I think it'll be okay. We do have 6 trophies. That's 30 XP. I think we save it for now. No one can level up anyways. We have a lot of money. Okay, that hurts a lot. So this thing, I assume, is counting the shield received increase. Okay, so that's why everyone had... Okay, yeah, this is actually pretty good. Once that starts going, everyone just has an entire shield bar. This was one complaint I had about the prologue. I can't tell how much shield they currently have, right? I can look at their health bar, but I can't see how much shield that is. Like, I know that it's probably 70% of his max health, because you can't exceed your max health, but... So yeah, everyone was full health at the end of that with a shield that was almost their entire health bar. So I think that was the right decision then. Can we get any improvements? Kind of thinking probably not at this point. So I'm probably just grabbing random stuff. Although there is some synergy to be had with increasing max mana, but we do not have it currently. And then, so everyone except for you could use one more recipe. And I guess if we make it to the end, I might just use one of these 2 recipes on it. We'll see. And who did the damage there? Pretty much the usual culprits. This character never really popped, huh? They're exclusively a damage dealer. And yeah, we don't have the greatest investment on them, but it could have been better served being like a support, I guess. What do we got going on here? To to heroes in a cone in front. Oh, he's gonna heal a lot. So we probably want you over there. We want you on the spell thing. We want this guy to always have mana, I think. You there. And I think this makes it so no one else gets hit by the cone. Do I use the trophies right now? I feel pretty good about us winning this fight, so I think I wait, and then we'll decide who to use the trophies on next time. This guy's tanky. We might have an enraged situation, but we should be so shielded up by the time that happens. Yeah, he's enraged, but he's stunned and gonna die before he gets to do anything. Okay, so single target, Wolf reigns supreme. I love how much damage this guy is doing. It's because we have this goofy build on him where he gets 100% crit rate. That's funny. Alright, what do we got? A recipe. What was the one thing we need? Spell recipe. Attacks deal 4 times max mana as ethereal. On cast, the wearer gains defense. Every attack, the wearer gains 50 max HP. That's not good enough. Well, none of those are useful. I don't know what to do. Like, this is the best one, but like... it's not good. Do I reroll? It only costs 3 to reroll. I mean, if we die to the final boss, we're dead anyways. So we just need to make sure we don't die because 1 unit died. Every 2 attacks, the wearer gains 1 additional mana. On cast, the wearer... Oh. This is for... We already have this for generating extra bleed. Consume your HP... Deal spell damage to all... You don't have nearby enemies. I guess maybe this? So you're just getting more bleeds on the guy? What does your other item do? It's just... We'll just make more bleeds. It's really just all it is at this point. Oh, come on. Go. Is this doing anything? I mean, it's probably doing a little bit. Okay, this is also useless, right? Hold on, let's look at the recap. Yeah, you didn't even use that. Like, at least you're dealing ethereal damage. So I'm sure it's like doing something because... Oh, I did that again. Like, if we look at your stats, you have 187 spell damage. So you're doing... We'll just call that 80. So it's like 90 extra damage per attack off of that. Whereas your ability is literally doing nothing. So... if we gave it to someone else... Like, if we threw it out... The problem is the tank is also just becoming a shield tank part of the way through, so I don't think it's worth it. When the hero gets or is below 50%, they gain a shield. No. Every attack, the hero gains 4% attack speed. Stacks reset when changing target. Ooh. On cast. Okay, well, Omni Crit doesn't really help you. I guess just quick attacks. It'll be... It will synergize with the other stuff that you have, so it will do something. Okay. We go to the shop, see if we can just buy something stupendous. The wearer gains 3% attack speed per max mana. How do you want me to get 105% attack speed out of this? How are you getting that much max mana on a character? You would need 35 max mana on a character for that to work? I mean, it's still good, but like the cap just seems like really high for some reason. When the wearers... Oh, we don't have... We've used this item before in the prologue, but we don't have the ability to get to 240 attack damage, I don't think. Every 2 attacks, the wearer deals 12% of their max HP. None of these are good. We really... This shop sucks, huh? I could dismantle stuff, I suppose. But, like, even then, the basic items aren't really the right ones, except maybe the small quiver. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to be done. So the shop, we need to remember the shop is only items and recipes. I did see that there was a way to like get a relic that buffs the shop to do some other stuff. But we don't have that right now, so this shop is kind of useless to us. Lifesteal now applies to spell damage and ethereal damage, and magic steal now applies to physical damage. It's interesting, but I don't think that helps us. Yeah, I don't see anything to do here. I think that's just kind of... Maybe, like, slightly optimize our items. But... like, if I took this quiver apart and put a better quiver on... I don't know if there's a point for me to save gold after the run. Where is that item? Right here. I mean, it's just a little buff. Oh, you do get 2 stack. I was kind of wondering if there would be extra room. And there you go. We got slightly better, but like none of these other items are really better. Have like a regular chest piece, but doesn't have its better version here. A glove. Doesn't have a better version here. No, I think that's it. That's all there is, so I guess we just hope that we can win now, huh? Let's go in here. Okay, let's first see what you do. At the start of the fight and every 7 seconds, Slaying Queen recalls the dead, which summons 5 specters. Location marked on the map. Okay, yep, I see those. Specters have 5% of her health, 10% of her attack damage, and every second the Spectre deals 40 spell damage to nearby heroes. Okay, gains 10% lifesteal for every Spectre alive, but if no Spectres are alive, she inflicts 30 corruption to her target. Okay, that's a little scary, because corruption is just going to stack, stack, stack. So. Here's the problem. I want the tank to be able to grab these dudes. Wait, where's the 5th one? Oh, it's right here? Oh. I thought the 5th one was right there. I thought it was 3 and 2. That's not great. It should be okay. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. You go here. Is that right? 3 of them are gonna spawn here, and I kind of want it, but the problem is this. See, this is why I hate the hexes, right? Magic Steel does nothing on this guy. Maybe if I say here, hopefully they'll go to him. And then, so how are we using our trophies now? We got 12 trophies. Takes 45, which is 9 to level up that guy. 8 to level up that guy. 6 to level up you. It's probably just the wolf, right? As long as our tank can stay alive, then the wolf will just go crazy. Okay, what do we got? Critical strike chance, is that the answer? That just makes you like go a little bit more crazy, huh? Because critical strikes guarantee bleed procs. Yeah, I think you just take that. That gets you to almost 50. That's all we got. We can't do anything to make us stronger, I don't think. Well. Oh. Just make sure that the targeting's right, and then we have a 30-second timer. We have enough health, so I don't think we would lose unless literally everyone died. Well, let's see how it goes. How's it looking so far? This Wraith... Oh, they summoned way too quickly. We need your AoE to do a lot more. But we're okay so far. Oh, it's getting a lot. The shields are doing work, but it's getting a lot. This mage is having troubles, but we did it. Okay, those shields were crazy. We got some unlocks, huh? And I got some achievements. Finish a fight. Oh, I didn't get to read that all. Okay, so progress 100%. Difficulty, obviously we had to play on novice. It wouldn't let us pick anything else. Playtime kind of long, but we were just kind of talking about stuff. Lots of trophies. Decent amount of gold. Mana. I don't know what the unlocks mean. Okay, first I want to look at the fight recap as well. Also, flame restored. I guess that makes sense because we heal so much after stuff. Flame rerolls spent, flames spent at campfire, rare items, epic items, legendary, relics, total fights, elite fights, perfect fights. I assume perfect is just no one dies. Failed fights, we did fail one. Campfire visits, shop visits, event visits. Okay, fight recap. Yeah, okay, so because I didn't realize the specters would just keep spawning on top of each other. I thought it might like delete the old specters or something. So this guy was constantly hitting all the specters and trying to get rid of them. I don't even know if a single specter died or not, actually. because 4 waves of specters would have spawned, right? At 0, at 7, at 14, and at 21. And I don't know if the first wave of specters actually died. But this guy still did a lot of damage to them, was trying to do their job, and was probably hitting the boss at the same time, so it was probably fine. This guy was doing all the damage to the boss, pretty much. This guy did 10,000 damage from bleeds. We had 5% extra crit, so apparently you can have, like, fractions of hexes that you're away from people. Had ultimate velocity fully stacked. Extra attack damage from the shield. I guess that makes sense, because most people were shielded for their entire health bar, except for this guy, who was apparently tanking all the specters for some reason. But that also made this person do a lot of damage, because there was a lot of enemies all clumped up. So they also did a lot of healing out of that, huh? This was literally not doing anything, which is just great. This guy. How was this guy doing? This guy's the guy. He had this fully stacked because he was attacking the boss the whole time. 39 extra. Had 120. Wait. Can we look at him? I thought that anything above 100% crit chance was automatically converted to damage, but maybe that was a special item that did that. This guy actually did a lot of damage because he had 100% crit chance at the end and he had so much crit damage. I don't think that crit damage number is right, because I've seen him with more crit damage than that. Anyways, he shielded everyone for 10,000, so he was doing lots of work. This guy was just healing and shielding like crazy. He gave himself 52 spell power. That's kind of crazy. And he just had a lot of attack damage out of these random buffs. And then here we can see what happened. Our bleed orb stacked up that much, burn orb stacked up that much. Is that right? I thought it was every 4 seconds. I guess there was so many specters that it was, because it's every 4 seconds, it was inflicting like 20 every 4 seconds. And then total burn damage, total bleed damage, because this guy was just going crazy with the bleeds, right? So, anyways, total shock stun, 1 second, great. We only had one guy with the ability to do that though, so. What are the unlocks? Okay, so we unlock new characters and stuff. New challenge unlock, Wild Flame Megalodon. So the new challenges are like special game, or like a game mode that has special rules or something. We might check that out next time. But so what did we get? Flynn was in the prologue, was he not? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it was the guy who looked like Flynn. But anyway, so we unlocked 2 new characters. Looks like a melee shielder and a ranged caster. Lots of new recipes. Okay, so that I was thinking that maybe there seemed like kind of a limited number of recipes. And I thought that it might get boring quick because of that. But if we're just gonna unlock so many so easily, then I'm not that concerned. And then some new origins. No real reason to read them too closely right now, because it's more gonna be if they're good for our run or not, and they're not. It's not just like, oh, this is good for everything. So we can't just always guarantee. But knowing about them is, I guess, okay. Because if you know about them, then you know to reroll for it. But I guess that also just comes with experience. So I'm not gonna put too much effort into reading the new stuff right now. Let's see what else is at the main menu for us now. But I think that's gonna do it for our first run. Pretty good one. Obviously we were playing on easy, so we kind of expected to win. But Act 3 was a lot harder than I expected. I think our build was just kind of bad. But our build was funny. And, like, we didn't have a healer, right? We didn't get the opportunity for a healer till, like, halfway through Act 2. And at that point, I was like, nope, this damage dealer wolf is our healer. And we just stack shields and hope for the best. So how do we get to... What is Codex? Okay, it shows everything that we've picked up, probably. We're missing 2 regular items. Because we didn't actually pick up some of this stuff, so it's just if you saw it. This was one run, we saw almost every basic item. And like heroes. Yeah, you can see we maybe saw half of the heroes on that run, but we didn't use nearly that many. Origins. We've seen probably a little bit less than half of the origins. Relics were nowhere near, maybe at like 1/4 of the relics. There's a lot of recipes we are still missing. Wait, what is superior and epic? Oh, it just shows you what they do. Okay, I see. And then down here, these probably turn to green. Yep. Okay, so if I go to play challenge, what are challenges? Oh, we got 2 challenges. I didn't realize those are 2 different challenges. Challenge hero. Let's hit this. What does this do? Challenge are special new ways of experiencing the last flame. Every challenge awards a Steam achievement upon completion. I don't know if it awards like items and stuff. Usually in games like roguelikes, if there's a challenge, then it will reward you with a special item afterwards that you can only unlock from that challenge, right? So there's a bigger incentive. Achievements are not the best incentive, especially on Steam. Challenge, heroes gain 100% critical strike chance, omni crit, and max mana is reduced by 50%. Enemies have 200% HP, plus 100% max HP per act. Difficulty impossible. That doesn't sound very impossible. It actually sounds like it might just be easier than the normal run, but I guess they have a lot of HP. So you're probably just looking for crit synergy heroes with that. Challenge, team size is, ooh, so you have 3 heroes. Heroes can now equip 6 items instead of 3. Additionally, you start the run with 1,000 extra gold. Heroes in Act 1 gain 40% attack speed, but in Act 3, enemies gain... Okay. So what is more difficult, impossible or challenger? It doesn't really tell me a whole lot. And then so we now have Adept unlocked here. You can see that you now only heal 60. Anyways, good first run. I'm pretty happy with that, and I'm excited to play some more. Hopefully you enjoyed that one as well, and I will see you in the next one.